A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
The NHT is lending up to $12 million for homes priced at $14 million or less, making home ownership more accessible for Jamaicans. We are building Jamaica.
The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
4 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Tuesday, September 23, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that, we give God thanks. Good morning to you if you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9. Thank you so much for joining us on your radio. We appreciate your company there. If you're listening and watching on our YouTube channel, good morning to you. The channel is Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. That's Nationwide 90 FM LIVE with the number 2 beside that. Go on over there and subscribe. Click the notification bell. Like up the live and all that jazz. Good morning to David Nebar, first in the YouTube chat this morning. Errol Townsend, morning to you, sir. Errol Roger Smart, good morning to ya. Monique Hunter, good morning to you as well. Monique Hugh Donaldson, good morning to you. Rohan Stadhard, good morning to you as well. Errol, no, I said Errol already. Monica Callum, morning to you. Mary Gold, good morning. Lady HR, is that Simone? Is Simone disguising herself in the chat as Lady HR? Because Simone is HR here. Good morning. Simone, is that you? Oh, God. Monique Hunter, I said good morning to Monique already. Original Fox Lady, good morning to you. And everybody else in the YouTube chat, big up yourself. Lady HR says no, she's not Simone or HR here at Nationwide disguising herself in the YouTube chat. All right, Lady HR, big up yourself. All right, this morning, you said close. Okay. Is your name something close to Simone? But this morning inside the Consumer Hour, we're going to take your calls. We open the phone lines for you this morning. If you have any consumer-related matters, you can give us a call. Let me remind you of those numbers, 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4. So 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, and 618-8255. Those are the numbers to call. Just before I go to the phone lines, Victor, coming to you shortly. But Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited did reach out to us with a very, very special initiative here. They are doing some back-to-school vouchers, giving away some back-to-school vouchers. Now, the vouchers are valued at $10,000, and they're redeemable at the Possession Bookshop. And this is for my people who are on the western end of the island, right? So I have 10 book vouchers valued at $10,000 each, and they are redeemable at Possession Bookshop. Now, I need for persons who are in that side or you can easily get to. I do not want these vouchers to be wasted. So don't call for the voucher if you cannot get to Westmoreland, Savannah, Lamar. If you can't get to that side to go and redeem the vouchers, please don't waste them. So you will have to collect the voucher when you call. We'll take your information. You will have to collect the voucher at the office of Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited in Big Bridge, the Village Plaza in Westmoreland. And then you can go and redeem that voucher at Possession Bookshop, which is in Savannah Lamar, 44 Beckford Street, Savannah Lamar. All right? So if you're listening, if you are on the western end of the island, or you have access to, or you know somebody who could make use of this voucher who lives in Westmoreland or on that side of the island, then you can give us a call. Just let me know who you're going to give it to, and we will take your information and we will send it over to Eclipse Enterprise, and then you can get the further instructions from there as it relates to when to come and collect the voucher and so forth. So 10 book vouchers valued at $10,000 each for Possession Bookshop in Savannah Lamar, and this is courtesy of Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited. So if you are able to, if you can make use of these vouchers, back to school is all year round, I think, because children always need supplies throughout the year, no matter how much pencil and pen you buy, or book done, and all of them things there. So, and some people still don't get all what they need already, all that they need for the year. So we have 10 of these vouchers available. So if you're in Westmoreland on that end of the island, then give us a call. Let's go to the phone lines now. Victor, good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling on behalf of a friend of mine. She's 70 years of age, and somebody was careless and her water was cut out because the bill go up to $100,000.
Uh-huh.
So I want to find out how she can make, if they still offer for them to get the amnesty or something like that.
When did this bill go up?
Well, probably last year or so.
But the amnesty was going on for so long. How you managed the amnesty miss you? Well, not you, but
the person. So what you're saying, the amnesty is up?
I think it is up now. I'm going to the NWC's page just to make sure that it is still going on, or if okay, it is still on. 50 pay no reconnection fee, 50% off, 3 months to clear your arrears. Oh no, so sorry. The amnesty that's going on now, it's for small businesses. So the amnesty that would have applied to your friend is done at the moment. It's finished. So the amnesty going on now is for small businesses. So I'm not sure what else is available. I don't know if there's anybody. Where are you located? Or where is your friend located?
Westmoreland.
And you haven't tried going to the NWC office yet, just to have them hear out the situation and see if there's any discretion that can be utilized, maybe put her on a payment plan or something like that?
Well, I don't know. I have to find out if she has done that yet.
Okay, so I would say that's the next step, because the amnesty was on for quite a while, to be fair to the NWC, and extended, I think, twice. So it's done now. The one that's currently on is for businesses, so she wouldn't benefit from that, commercial customers. But I would say still try to go into an NWC office, speak with someone, explain the situation, and see what they can do for you.
Yeah, a question I would like to ask. Me personally now, if a month or 2 or 3 pass and I don't pay my bill, more than likely they would cut it off. There
may be some disconnection.
Okay, yes, I know.
Soon.
The point I'm making, how come the Water Commission allowed the bill? Because what happened, she is saying, is that the tenant allowed it to the tenant is responsible for paying the bill, and the tenant did not pay the bill. So then why is it that and she even asked the Water Commission at one stage.
Why they never cut it off?
No, she told them to cut it off because she realized what was happening. So what I'm saying, why didn't they cut it off?
The bill is in the tenant's name?
No.
The bill is in her name?
Yes.
And she asked them to disconnect?
Then when she realized that the bill was climbing, miss, and it was not being paid, that's what I'm saying. She doesn't live on the premise, you know. You understand?
I understand, but right, but that's why I asked you if the bill is in her name.
And I said yes.
Okay, and she went through the proper procedures to disconnect the water.
Yes, that is no. But what I'm saying, prior to it being disconnected, how come it go up to $200 or how much $100,000 when? If 2 months pass or 3 months, they should have cut out the...
And that is a very good question. I am not able to answer that. The NWC would have to be the ones who...
So she's a bit suspicious, because her sister suffered a similar problem, that the young miss must have some connection or somebody at the water commission that they don't cut out the water. Hello?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to answer. I wouldn't be able to say.
My question, why didn't they cut off the water?
And as I said before, I would not be able to answer that. That's a question for the NWC, and I am encouraging excuse me, I'm encouraging you to encourage your friend to see if she can get an appointment to speak with someone at the NWC. Find out from them why, when she requested a disconnection based on what she saw happening,
when they did not piling up.
They did not disconnect, and what is the next step?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. We're up on a break. Let's take a break and come back with more.
Decorate and redecorate your space with water-resistant, colorful, and fast-drying paints from Edgechem Paints. The time by Edgechem Paints, changing lives 1 gallon at a time, is
9:16.
Looking for a gym that's got it all? Welcome to Express Fitness, where fitness meets convenience. With 24/7 access, you can work out whenever it suits you. And with island-wide locations, we're always close by, anywhere and anytime. Love classes? We've got them. From aerobics to dance to spin, you name it, we've got it. Our certified trainers are here to take you on a journey. Call us at 888-FITNESS or visit our website at expressfitnessja.com. Express Fitness, your goal or mission.
Attention contractors, developers, and homeowners. Just a reminder, we have Glacier White Corian Solid Surface in stock for all your project needs. Choosing Corian for your project is the right choice. A choice you won't regret. It's durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. No sealing necessary. Corian, the #1 solid surface in the world. Second to none. Visit us at Home International Limited, 104 Constant Spring Road, Kingston 8. Telephone 876-755-1970 or 876-276-6448.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I'm Nora Gay Banton. We're taking your calls this morning. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, and that goes up to 4, and 618-8255. Just reminding you, listeners and viewers, that we have 10 book vouchers valued at $10,000 each, courtesy of Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited. It's a back-to-school giveaway initiative that they're doing this year. I believe they did it another year before. I quite remember. I'm not sure if it was last year, but they did it before. And these book vouchers are redeemable only at Possession Bookshop in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. So if you are able to get to Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited to pick up this voucher and utilize it at Possession Bookshop in Savannah Lamar, then you can give us a call. Just let us know who you'll be giving it to, or if you're using it for your own child. And Michelle will take your information and we'll give that to Eclipse Enterprise, and they'll let you know when you can come to collect the vouchers. All right? Good. We are going to go back to the phone lines now. Joe, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Nora. How are you doing?
I am doing good. How are you?
Well, I have no complaint, even though I'm going through my challenges.
Good.
Yeah, but there's something I would like to brought to your attention.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, when NIS contributions are being taken out of our pay,
yes,
and we are, soon reach retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a challenge when you go there, the company has not been paying over
your
the money.
Contributions. Mm-hmm.
Right, and some company has not been doing that. Now I would like to know whose responsibility it is.
To do what?
To ensure that these companies pay over the money.
Well, really and truly, if your job's policy is that they deduct taxes and contributions from your pay, you should get a pay slip that says what is coming from your pay, and then after that, I believe it's up to you just to ensure. And as an employee, you can reach out to these ministries or wherever. Well, especially for NIS, you can ensure that your NIS is being paid. You can check. You can call and check. NHT, you can do the same to check if your contributions are being made, if that is supposed to come from your salary. You can check during the time that you're working with the company.
Yes, what I'm saying, you reach retirement age now.
Right, and then that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, as an employee, you should be ensuring that your contributions are being made. Your employer should be making them. If it is stated on your payslip that it's coming out, your employer should be making them. It is the onus is also on you to ensure that what your employer says they're doing is actually being done. And as I say, you can check with the Ministry of Labor and Social Security to see that these payments are being done. Don't wait until it's time for retirement. But if you've already gotten to that stage and you found out that your contributions are not being made, there are next steps that the ministry can take. I believe they can begin an investigation or reach out to the company to find out what is happening. The company may say, yes, we were delinquent here, and then pay up what they need to pay, or the Ministry of Labor will take it further.
Okay.
Right.
So, and if you are still working in the reach retirement age, I recognize that. I realize that they're not going to really process the NIS thing. You have to resign from what you are doing so as to benefit from the NIS thing.
All right. As in, if you're working with the company, then that means
that company, maybe a different company.
Well, yeah, you're working. You're not retired.
So you have to retire before you can get that benefit.
Well, when you get to the age, when you get to the stipulated age by law, you can begin that process.
Okay, I'm still working.
Well, I'm not sure how they do that. They do that while you're working, but I know that when you get to the age stipulated by law for retirement, you can begin your process.
Okay, and sometimes
or even before, I think. Yes.
Sometimes we produce all the pay stubs, with the contribution. Sorry, being taken, and it's not being paid over the person.
Yeah, and I'm aware that situations like these exist. That's
why. I understand what you say.
Yeah.
But sometimes employee no time, they don't remember.
No man, but that's why I'm saying you have to find out, you have to assess what is priority for you, Remember, it's your payments,
You are young and you are working, but some people waiting retirement age.
And that's why I'm saying it now for all the others who are listening. Yes, don't wait until you get to that age to check that your payments are being made. Ensure that they are.
All right.
Yeah. And even if you get to the age, as I said before, and you find out that they weren't 65?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Yes.
And if you go over that, you can still apply, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm talking about the entitlement, because some people say they don't apply at 65 and,
What?
Sometimes they apply at 70 and...
But you've gotten to the age, you are well past it, so why would you not qualify?
That may I say, Okay. All right, then, Mr. Nora, thank you.
Yeah, it's not hard and fast like that. Right.
Cool, man.
All right. Every time I talk about pension and NIS contribution, I'm always reminded to encourage our listeners, especially those of you who are younger, not yet so close to the age of retirement. Ensure that you are setting your life up for your retirement so that you are not solely dependent on an NIS pension or government pension like that. Because if that's what you're depending on solely, then you may end up in problems. And you've heard, if you're listening to this program, you've heard the situations where the NIS pension is a little late for whatever reason. There may be an increase and the calculations aren't done yet, and it's a little late, and then you end up stuck for a week or a couple days because you are used to the money coming on an exact day, and you live up to that exact day to get the money to continue living. Don't set your life up to live like that. Ensure that you are making decisions, ensure that you're putting things in place financially so that when you get to that age of retirement, then you can be comfortable. All right, let's get back to the phone lines. Jean, good morning, Jean. Jen, sorry. Okay, gem, like a diamond, gem.
Yes.
Okay, good morning.
Yes, my problem now is with the JUTC buses. They have changed over the machines, and we usually have the machines with the cards that we can get. When we cash on the machine, we see our balance.
Yes.
Now this one, you can't see any balance. And every time we heard that they are going to fix it. Now I hear a lot of people being complaining that they put money on the card and it's finished and they don't know. But I faced it just last week. I am a senior citizen. I travel on the bus Mondays to Friday. I travel on the original bus, which is $25 from a fare. I travel in the evening, Monday to Friday, on the premium, which is $230. So in all for the week, I pay $1,275 per fare. Every week, I put $1,500 on my card. So at least I have 200 and something balance every week. Last week, Saturday, I put $1,500, and by Thursday, I cashed on the machine. There was nothing. And when I went to them at the office in Spanish Town, I called Spanish Town, they say to me that sometimes you put on money, and your money finished, and you cash, and when you cash nothing, it's for money. So when you put it on, just like you put money on your phone for Digicel, it takes it back. I said, no, miss, I have never have a card that run out completely, so I would not owe any money. She said, you take the premium bus? I said, yes, and that's why I put $1,500, because the premium bus is $230. So I know I spent $1,150 per week. So I still have money. And all she's saying to me, well, you owe $230 and you only have $75. And no, this is totally impossible. And we can't see a balance when we cash our card. We can't see how much is the balance. We can't see how much money is taken off the card. So I would like to check something to talk about this, that they are going to fix the machine, that we can see and immediately can know, because right now I lose over $1,000 a year.
So before you would see the balance on your ticket.
Yes.
And now you just get
the other older machines, you could see the balance. So if you put $100 and you spend $25, you would see balance $75.
Yeah.
This one, you don't see nothing at all. And now people had been complaining, and it faced me. As a matter of fact, the whole of my money come off. Because in just 4 days, my 1,005 plus some what was on it, 2,000 had finished. And they are telling me that I owe $230.
And the bus fare don't move, then the same $1,500 that you would put would always last you up to Friday with change.
Right.
And now they're telling you that you owe, and you've done the same thing every week.
Every week.
Wow. All right. Have you? Well, you said you went to the office
yes.
But they should be able to look on the system to see your payment history. So they should be able to go on the computer to see that you put $1,500 every week, and and on Friday this is what is left, and then you go again and you top up $1,500 again on Saturdays. So maybe I'm trying to figure out what to tell you. Did you try to escalate the matter when you went to speak with a supervisor or anything like that?
Well, it was just where I was cashing, and the lady trying to tell me, "Miss, you take the premium." I said, "Yes, I take the premium," and that's why I put so much money on it, because the premium is $230.
Where you go to top up, is it an office that you can go?
It's the labor in Spanish Town.
Oh, so is it just like a booth area, or is there somewhere you can go into to speak to somebody? I'm not familiar with the...
Well, what would I say now? It's an office there. I just only speak to the person who was catching. I did not really get to a supervisor or someone.
Right, because what I'm trying to find out is if there would be someone there who they could escalate the matter to, because sometimes it's just an area where they are just topping up, and it's just really just essentially just cashiers that are there.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Stay on the line. Let us see if we can reach out to JUTC to see if we can get someone to look into this matter for you. Okay. Because if they should be able to go and check your history and see what went wrong along the line. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay, stay on the line and give Michelle, the producer, your information. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will continue taking your calls.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:32.
Commercial spaces for you. Parks and attractions for you. Housing and residential developments for you. Beautiful rental properties for you. Improving quality of life through infrastructure development across Jamaica for you. The Urban Development Corporation, making development happen for you. Brought to you by the Urban Development Corporation.
UDC for you.
Now, PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV.
PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV.
You wanna do your thing with your queen or your king?
Or I get a little frisky that make you flex risky.
PrEP, are you extra bucketed?
To help you stay HIV negative.
PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV.
PrEP tablets available at your clinic from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Me grew up as my granny save her money under her mattress.
But at an old time something. That's where I save my money in the bank. And become one buy a little house, but also saving a building society. We have to be smart with how we save our money.
So what if the bank crash?
Well, that's where JDIC comes in. Make I tell you something. With the JDIC deposit insurance scheme, once you save your money in a commercial bank, merchant bank, or building society, your deposit is covered up to a maximum of $1.2 million per depositor per financial institution if the institution fails. All the information that you need is available at jdic.org, and you can follow their social media platform for more information.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
School is back in session, so let's see if your quiz competition ready. In a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Who gave us that theorem? That's right, Pythagoras. Which city is home to the United Nations headquarters? That's New York City. And here's another one. Which country invented the Olympic Games over 2,700 years ago? If you said Greece, that's correct. The answer is Greece. If you got them right, you're sharp enough to follow the battle of the year. From September 22 to 26, Jamaica's best journalists face off in the nationwide quiz competition. Live from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. 5 days, 5 rounds. One winner will be crowned Quiz Champion of the Year. The nationwide quiz competition. Knowledge has no borders and class is always in session. The NNN Back to School quiz is brought to you by Wellington Dental. Dental care at its best. Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited. For your best journey. And Best Dressed Chicken Vienna Sausage. Only the best. Are you ready to turn your sales and marketing skills into high earnings? Nationwide 90 FM is searching for business development executives to build lasting client relationships. If you have experience across all stages of the sales cycle and possess strong communication, negotiation, and time management skills with a proven sales track record, this opportunity is perfect for you. Join our team and work with the top corporate brands, media agencies, and of course, our on-air personalities. Enjoy networking opportunities, professional growth, and competitive commissions. Ready to take the next step? Send your resume to hr@nationwidenewsnetwork.com today. Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton, and we're taking your calls this morning inside the Consumer Hour. So if you have any consumer-related matters, give us a call. The numbers to call, 876-630-9371. And that goes up to 4 and 618-8255. Just to remind you that we have, we now have 8 giveaways left. The back to school vouchers valued at $10,000 each, courtesy of Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited in Westmoreland. They are giving away some book vouchers redeemable only at Possession Bookshop in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. So 2 have already gone, so we have 8 left. If you can get to Westmoreland, or if you're in Westmoreland or neighboring parishes and you would like a book voucher valued at $10,000 for Possession Bookshop, give us a call. Let us know who you'll be using it for, and Michelle will take your information. We'll give it to Eclipse Enterprise, and they will let you know when you can come and collect your voucher. Just before we go back to the phone lines, Miss Reed, we're coming. The Kevin, the technical operator, is reminding me that when we did that outside broadcast at the Halfway Tree Transport Center, when JUTC was launching the new Smart Fare card, there were questions as it relates to the balance, and it was said that you would be able to check online. I just did a quick Google search, and all the reports I'm seeing are saying, yes, JUTC did indicate that you would be able to check your balance online via the JUTC Smart Fare app, which is being developed. I checked the Apple App Store, didn't check the Google Play Store, but I did not see
a JUTC app, and I'm sure if it was launched, then we would have heard some fanfare around the launch of the new JUTC app. Now, questions then now for JUTC: where can customers go other than going back to the area where you top up? On the road, on the fly, how can persons check their balance? It is no longer on your receipt that you get when you put your card on the machine. So you can't know through that medium. How else can persons find out their balance on their cards? Because you need to know. Some people put $5,000 and they're using. You don't know when it's going down. You know, check every $20 and $100 that coming out mentally. You're just using your card. Knowing your balance, I think, is essential. If it's no longer on the receipt, what is the next solution, JUTC? While persons wait on the app, and even so, when that app comes, for our older Jamaicans who may not be able to maneuver a mobile app, what do you have in place for them? And why can it not just be on the receipt? Can you revamp the machines to ensure that it can be on the receipt? If not, what's the solution at this moment while we wait on the app? Because I think knowing your balance is essential, especially if you are, if public transportation is your main means of transportation throughout the days. So JUTC, some questions there for you. When is the app coming? What's the workaround for checking your balance in the meantime? And when the app comes, for our older Jamaicans who may not be able to utilize the app, it may take a little longer for them to adjust to the app. What's the solution? The driver can check while you swipe the card, I see someone saying. But what if everybody want to check them balance in the morning? Is it that it just comes up on the machine and the driver can tell you your balance? Or will the driver have to touch something else to check the balance for you? That can hold up time if everybody wants to check their balance. And I know, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I know everybody won't want to check their balance. But I'm just saying. So, questions there that require answers. We're going to go back to the phone lines now. Miss Reed, good morning. Miss Reed, are you there? Good morning.
Yes, I'm here, but I only have a minute left. Anyway, the JUTC I'm speaking about. The same thing I was saying, and I'm a senior citizen. I can't go on no line. On the close line. Anyway.
Yes.
That is it. So I went to the office, and they did it, and I was putting, and I don't see the amount. And so I said, what is it? And she said, that's all it does now. I said, this is a teasing way of, because I can't see my balance.
Yeah.
She said, no, it's not. It's okay. So, and I put on the card and the thing, and I'm going to go up. That's what my phone going to do here now. Because they say it's just a minute.
So you're essentially saying you have the same concerns where checking your balance.
I have the same concern.
Okay. All right. So JUTC, more of your customers, more of those persons who utilize the JUTC bus system, they are concerned about the fact that they are unable to check the balance. I see MS saying in the YouTube chat, the machine should tell you, the driver shouldn't have to do it. After a while, the driver will be annoyed. And that's why I'm saying, is it that it comes up on the machine? Because if it comes up on the machine when you tap it, then that would be simple for just tell people, just look on the machine to see your balance after you tap it. But I don't get the impression that that's what happens. When I used to take JUTC bus, I don't know how different the machines are now. But all you do, you tap the card and it wants to come up on it and it says concession and you go in. I never seen no information really and truly come up like that. Unless the driver is doing something else. But I don't know. JUTC will have to let us know what is happening there where the balance check is concerned, because people want to know, and you can't blame them for wanting to know. You are it's the same thing when you put on your money on the tag to go through the toll, and you go through, the machine tell you have this amount of money left, and when your balance low, it say low balance, indicating that you need to top up. So JUTC, where is the app to check the balance for those who will be able to? For those like Miss Reed, who say she don't know about nothing about online, close line alone, she know. What will be the workaround for those people? And in the meantime, while we wait on the app, where do we go from here? How do the people know their balance? We had a caller earlier, Jem, who says she put on $1,500 every week, and she calculates her money, and at the end of Friday, after she take her last trip, she usually have $200 leave out of the $1,500. Last week the money done Thursday, and she never do anything different. How? Did she tap the card 2 times? No. Did she take a trip that she didn't remember about? I don't know. Doesn't seem that way. But based on what I know, and I haven't taken a JUTC bus in a while, so I don't know what the machines look like now. But the machine is usually turned closer to the driver or slightly towards the driver. You tap it, a receipt comes out, you take your receipt and you go. Back in the day, as the caller said, it usually has, the JUTC information, the route number, your balance, what's the amount for the fare that you just swiped for, and the time that you get on the bus and all of that. What's on it now, I don't know. But yeah, questions, as I said, for JUTC. It's 9:46. We're going to take a break and come back with more.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:46.
For over 30 years, Chris and Charles has been financing your goals, dreams, creating your great moments. Celebrate the occasion with us. Borrow $1 million, pay less than $25,000 monthly, and get 30% off your processing fees. No guarantor needed. Call 876-920-4189 or WhatsApp 876-838-9028. Conditions apply. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Spring into style with Unique Living. Upgrade your home with our extensive range of products. Get sleek shower panels, stylish vanities, LED and non-LED mirrors, plus kitchen sinks, closet solutions, ceiling fans, and more. Available in various finishes and sizes. Visit shop number 630 Dunrobin Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-755-3661 or visit our website at www.uniquelivingja.com. Don't wait to spring into style with Unique Living.
Do it for your best life, right? Go check your HIV status, right? So keep your life trending, no pretending. Me I tell yourself it, do it for you, do it for you. Every time you are link with a condom, coulda Ozzy, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Condom connect and protect your profile. Be your own fan, do it for your best life, right? Do it for your best life, right? Don't put yourself at risk. Condom connect every time. Do it for your best life.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Norige Banton, and we are taking your calls this morning inside the Consumer Hour. JUTC has taken up quite a bit of the program this morning, where as it relates to the balance check. Persons want to know when they'll be able to see their balance and how. Also, just before I go back to the matter at hand, we did announce some back to school vouchers earlier, 10 of them. We only have one left. So if you're in Westmoreland or surrounding areas and you want a $10,000 book voucher for Possession Bookshop in Savannah Lamar, courtesy of Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited, you can give us a call. We only have one left, so give us a call and let us know who you'll be using it for, and Michelle will take your information. We'll give it to Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited, and they will let you know when you can come and collect your book vouchers. All right, great stuff. So I got a card, one of the new ones since the JUTC launched their new Smart Fare card, and the ticket now only has, I think it's a little smaller than the other one, and what I'm seeing here, this one is a little faded, but I still can see a little. I'm seeing at the top it says JUTC Smart Fare. There's the date and time of the trip. Well, I guess when you swipe the card or when you got the ticket. The route is there as well. The vehicle number, the driver number. I guess the driver has an identification number. That's there as well. The terminal also has a special identification number. The ticket number, it says 124. I guess this was the 124th ticket that came out of the card for the day, or from, I don't know, but it has a ticket number. This one says 124. And then there's another code there. I'm not sure what that code is for, but I'm sure JUTC will have use for that code. And then there's a card number. Most of it is redacted, kind of with some asterisk. Yeah, that word. But the last four digits are on the card, and then it says, I'm not sure. Oh, it says keep your ticket, no refund. So that's all that's on the card right now. I see news commentator in the chat saying, Nora, I had to jump on because I got one of those cards for when I have an emergency and need to take the bus. I took a premium and realized I couldn't see the balance as was before. And Marvelous Marvin says, NGB, a driver told me that if you tap the card and no money is on it, it should not pay. I should pay the cash because whenever you top up and use the card again, it will take that money off still. Oh, so that's what the lady was explaining, that she was saying that if you're a regular user of your card and if you tap it, there's no money on it, it might still go through. And then when you top up again, JUTC will take that money out. Not sure how that system works. I know it works with the tag, the T tag. If your money is done or low, it might still give you one extra trip, and then when you top up, that money comes back out. So, as I said again, questions for JUTC. Let's go back to the phone lines. We have a caller on the line. William, good morning.
Good morning, Miss B.
Good morning. How are you?
Not bad, giving thanks.
Good.
I don't know if you remember a couple months when this new card come out, I call and tell you about the same problem with people not getting them balance.
Yes, I remember, and
right.
I believe at that point I did indicate to you that JUTC was saying that they will be putting some things in place. Well, here we are months later.
Exactly. And further than that, when you swipe a card and you make a sound, like when you say you go so curve, it don't show on your card that it you pay, but it show in the system in the office. And I think this is something to your first call of a call put you into the problem. So when she gonna fit top up her card, I have to put the 1,500. When you make that sound, when she going to go top up again, it show like she owed JUTC. So they will deduct that out of that 1,500. So if you happen to have 4 or 5 times for the week, that show like she never pay.
I'm not understanding.
Let me explain again.
Yeah.
The machine it make 2 sound. When you make this curb sound, because a curb,
you don't have any money.
Right, either you don't have no money, or you have money, but it don't
register. Okay.
Right, and the JUTC machine and the bus
Right.
But it register in the office.
Oh, so you're saying she may have done that and probably tried to tap again.
She tap again.
Oh, because she heard the sound.
Right, second time we make the right sound.
Oh.
So you end up pay 2 times.
I see what you're saying. You're saying.
It's when you go in, if you do your top up, it's showing the office now that you owe them. That are the first when you make them the funny sound.
Yeah. No, but then that's why I'm saying it's important for her to be able to go in, for someone to look in the system. Because if you see the card tap 2 times in one day on one trip, if, say for example, 9:55 and then you see 9:56 behind each other or in the same 9:55, then it's clear that something might be wrong. Because if she take the bus by herself and she not paying for anybody, she one can't pay for 2 tickets for 1 bus for she one. So that's why I'm saying it's important for her to be able to go in, speak with a supervisor, and have them just check her record.
And they know, Miss G, but you see, when you don't have the time to turn up, to start to defend you, right?
Yes, that's true.
That's right. Like when we just stand up and argue with them over it.
Yeah.
Because this that thing happened to my son.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And me going to them and me explain. And me say, no. I don't owe not $1.
Yeah.
And me have to stand up and say, no, me need my right amount of money. I put on it. Because me enter me go. Enter me say, how much on my card now? Because me has a right there. So then tell me, women not expect. Me say, no, something wrong. Explain to me and tell me how to get that.
Yeah. You're right, William. Not everybody will be able to go into an office. As a matter of fact, people have things to do. So not everybody going to have the time one whole day for go and sit down and wait on supervisor and make them gear the run around and then you make nice before somebody come to you. And it should not be that way.
And again, tell you something even much serious. Yesterday I was coming from town, right up at my mall, a lady come on the bus.
Yeah.
And when she swipe her card, it make this funny sound, curve 2 times.
Yeah.
And the driver said, lady, what no money not on your card? And they said, no, me just top up my card.
Yeah.
And the driver said, see, machine insurance said, no money.
Jesus.
And the lady has to dig in her bag and take up the visitor. She just top up her card on by the pharmacy. And she was see the driver, me just top it up, see there.
Probably never went through on the system yet, but it should be immediate. It should be immediate
because that was something the first machine as they top it up.
It would show, that's
sure.
true. That's
and
true.
That is why it's so important that they fix these things that people can see that and know their balance.
Totally agree with you, William. Totally agree with you. Thank you so much.
Have some issue that you fix.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, William, for calling and adding to that conversation. So JUTC, some issues there to sort out. It's good because we see where we are, we see what needs to be fixed, because we are going in the right direction, We're going in the right direction. There are advancements being made, developments are being made, and things are getting better. But when these glitches come up, we have to move efficiently with sorting them out. Because then now you have months lapse and the issues are piling up on you now. We need to be a little bit more efficient with fixing these issues because, as I said, we are going in the right direction where development and improvements to these systems are happening. But we need to fix the issues. All right. So that's the end of the program. And I'm very happy to report that all the vouchers, courtesy of Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited, they are gone. So we want to say thank you to Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited for this great initiative. 10 back-to-school vouchers valued at $10,000 each, and 10 persons will be benefiting from this initiative. Thanks again to Eclipse Enterprise Company Limited over there in Big Bridge, the Village Plaza in Westmoreland. All right, that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to make way now for Cliff Hughes Online, and at 10:30, the NNN Back to School Quiz.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.